Coach, just going back to the last matchup against Toronto, obviously a better result in terms of the goal scoring, not in terms of the overall finish, but were there any things better on Saturday than on Boxing Day against Toronto?
Well, there was a lot of things. I think after we looked at the video, there was a lot of things that we did, little details of the game, little details of each guy's individual development and growth. Guys did some really good things. Obviously, the score wasn't indicative of it, but at the end of the day, it wasn't about the score. It was about, guys developing and guys doing the right thing, and I think they did.
One of those guys who gets a chance to develop a little bit is Jabril Toure, makes his AHL debut, a couple of points as well from the back end. How did you feel about his first AHL game?
That's a great debut. 2 points is really good for him, but again, hadn't played since the Christmas break. People probably didn't even realize that. Orlando was on a break. He comes in here, hadn't played a game in probably 10 days, and he was solid. It's hard to play your first game, especially in the middle of the season, so he was really good and got rewarded for keeping it simple, moving pucks and putting pucks at the net, so it was good.
Pre-game the other day, you mentioned Wyatt Wiley and just the type of solid game he's played. He had another good night, it seemed, from upstairs.
Yeah, really good teammate. Really, really good. He's been in and out of the lineup, not based on play, just, making sure we got our young guys in there and playing. And when he is asked to go in there, he's been really, really solid. The guys like him. He has confidence with the puck. He knows when to jump into rushes and defends hard, and he can be physical. So he's a good piece to have.
Up front, Zach McEwen scores a highlight reel goal, kind of alley-ooping the puck to himself and barreling in to score. Should we even be surprised when he pulls out moves like that anymore?
No, he's done that in the American League for many years, and then obviously just can't do that in the NHL. It plays a little different role there. So big, strong guy with some good hands. So it's fun to see.
The injury bug bites in the crease again. You've got a couple goalies coming in for tonight's game. How does that impact things, and how do you work in a couple of guys in such an integral position?
Well, Sinclair's been here before, and he's had some really good games for us, so he knows some of the guys. But and then the Gravel kid, I've never met him, so you know what? He's going to come in here. He's had a great year in Orlando, and he's got some great stats. But you know what? The game's the same. He's got to stop the puck. He's got to keep it on our side of the goal line, and I'm sure guys will rally around having a couple guys in there that aren't regulars in their lineup.
And obviously, the focus on the defensive structure is something that this team does all the time anyway. So I'm sure they'll just lock in more on that.
Yeah, I don't think if we had Linus Ullmark in there, we would play any different. So you try to be good on the forecheck, good on the back check, and make sure we're coming into D zone organized and get the puck out of there as quick as we can.
And anything in particular you need to do in terms of playing against the Utica Comets, or is it just stick to that regular game plan?
No, I think they've played really well their last 10 games since they made their coaching change. So, you know what? They come in waves. They play fast. They play in straight lines. So we have to play the right way and get in their way.
Thanks, Coach.